doing?
They're great. My kids are amazing, thank God.
What are some recent milestones?
Well, of course, I just turned 3, as you know, and Alexia's about to start driver's ed. As you know, my oldest graduated from college, so, you know, when you have that many kids, there's always a milestone somewhere.
With driver's ed, are you teaching her or your husband?
Well, before she starts the driver's ed, I will be teaching her, just like I did with my other daughter.
And how do you anticipate that going?
I think it's fun, because I remember that so well when I was a kid. My uncle used to take me, and then Kim would take me, and it was so much fun. You know, driving around the neighborhood. I know I'm going to have a heart attack, but I think she's going to love it.
Are you like one of those controlling parents that's like, slow down, slow down, slow down, or do you just
Is there any other kind of parent? I didn't know there was an option here. Yes,
my mom
it's scary to be in the passenger seat with a daughter. I mean, my daughter used to scare me to death when she was driving.
Are there specific rules that you'll have for her, like just certain grades, or like to have a car? At what point?
Yeah, so that's always, of course, you know, a requirement. If she doesn't have good grades, she doesn't get a car. But there will be obviously no cell phone in that car unless it's like off in her purse for emergencies. If I ever see my kids texting and driving, the car will be taken away. Well, that's a rule.
And then you have a while before your next one is driving, obviously.
Yeah, then the 11-year-old, I have a few years. Phew!
You look insane to have that many children. You look so good. What do you do on a day-to-day basis to keep yourself looking good?
Well, lately I've just been hiking and walking when I have a chance. My schedule's really crazy. So I take my kids to school, and then I try to get an hour in of, like, you know, steep, you know, walking through the canyon.
Okay.
And
that's what pace, like a pretty...
Depends. Sometimes if I have it in me, I'll try to jog, and then I always have to take breaks, and then start again and take breaks. I'm not like one of those, like, run 5 miles straight. So, basically I said, or even just walking. I feel like my body responds best to walking more than anything. I mean, I've done hardcore working out, and I don't even see the results I see when I'm walking like that for some reason.
Do you lift or anything, or?
Not right now. I haven't been lately.
So you just walk an hour a day,
walking, yeah,
up and down hills.
Yeah.
And then what about your food? What is your?
I do have a trainer, but I just haven't been to him in a while because I don't have time.
No, that's
he texts me all the time. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm walking. That's all I can do right now.
But as far as food is concerned, do you follow a diet? Do you count calories?
I don't. I mean, I try different things all the time. You know, my weight goes up and down, you know, and I'm small, so the littlest amount of weight just looks like a lot, or at least it feels like a lot to me. So, you know, sometimes I'll try I'll watch the carb, and other times I'll like go back to the old school, I'll count the calories.
Right.
And I'm just kind of like playing, trying to figure out what the heck works these days, because, you know, my body's changed so much, and the style of dieting has changed so much, so.
Yeah.
Right now I try to stay away from carbs and all that.
Do you have are you allowed to have alcohol, or do you try to minimize that to like a couple times a week?
Yeah, no, that you definitely, because that adds a lot of unwanted, you know, I try to avoid any liquid calories, because that just feels like a waste to me.
Right.
So when I'm watching my weight, definitely.
And what's your indulgence?
My indulgent dark chocolate.
Oh, and that's kind of healthy.
I know. I like to tell myself that. I'm like, this is good for me as I eat 2 bars later.
Yes. Now you and your sister, I read that you're doing really well with your relationship, and you're getting along. You're both here now. What has it been like being in Vegas together? What have you guys been up to?
You know, having fun. I came with my husband. She came with her daughter. So we're just having fun. We're in a good place now. Thank God. We're sisters. We'll always be together. So we're blood.
Blood runs deep. Yeah.
Exactly.
And when you guys are not shooting the show, do you see the other ladies at all?
Oh yeah, I do. All of them.
What kind of things do you do? Do you shop, or?
What we do is shop, go to lunch, go to dinner. You know, go with the kids to the our favorite restaurant.
Andy and I were talking. We're co-workers, and he's on the other coast, and so it's fun that we both got to meet up in Vegas and have a crossover episode, like a fun weekend out. Do you anticipate, like, do you always ever go on trips together? And where would you like to go?
Who, with the Housewives?
Yeah, all the Housewives. Like, where would be your dream place to go?
With them? I don't know. Maybe Europe. Shopping.
Europe shopping trip?
Yeah.
With the husbands or without?
With the husbands. The UK was too much drama without the husbands around. Let me tell you.
What do you mean?
I think the husbands keep the drama to a minimum.
Are the husbands friends with each other?
Yes.
Okay.
Some of them more than others, but yeah, they're all friendly. My husband gets along with everybody, so
they dissipate all the drama.
I think so. Like, let's see, putting 2 and 2 together here. Whenever my husband's not around, there's drama. Whenever the husbands are there, it's like it's diffused. So.
What do you think? It's because you go home at the end of the day and you're like away from each other and you have all your separate lives?
No idea. I just think, I was laughing because my husband said to me the other day, I was explaining how I couldn't invite this one girl because the other girl doesn't like her, and there's a whole problem. He said, well, just tell her, I'm not inviting you today because you don't fit in this group. I'm like, honey, women don't say that to each other. Exactly. I said, he goes, well, that's what I'd say to my buddies. I'm like, okay, men are very different. If you said that to a woman, that would be the end.
Yeah,
Done.
that should be so over.
Yeah, exactly.
What about with your girls? Because you have all these girls. Do they have drama in their life, like school and
They
stuff?
do, and I tell them, you know, we actually sit and talk about that a lot because, you know, the 14-year-old has this drama with friends and the 11-year-old does, and I tell them, you guys have to learn how to nip this in the bud right now and how to handle it because I have the exact same issues at my age. It's ridiculous. So I want to at least give them the tools how to handle these things so that hopefully when they're my age, they're not going to be going through, you know, things like that.
Right. Well,
but it's the same problems, just different ages. I swear to God, the same exact problems.
And would you consider yourself a strict parent? Like, what are your numbers, like your rules?
My kids think I'm a strict parent. I'm very funny about it. They're not allowed to sleep in friends' houses unless, you know, I'm very close. With like one or two friends I allow to have a sleepover now and then. You know, I never let them stay out. You know, once in a while, you know, I'm very strict about that, who they spend time with, so.
And they're going through, like, that teenage stage.
Yeah.
Do they, like, is 13 the crazy age or 15 the crazy age?
You know, I didn't have that with my oldest daughter, Farah, and so far I'm escaping it with my next daughter, you know.
You're so lucky.
I have been very lucky.
You're not going through, like, I want to tattoo or I want to piercing or
No, I haven't gone through any of that. So I start brainwashing very young. So that, but they would like, no, I would never do something like that.
Great.
So who knows what's going to happen with the next two, but so far it's all good.
And last question, who are you wearing today?
I have Spiegel on and Prada shoes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Kat.
Thank you.